Hello, I hope everybody is having a blessed day. So, I will be reading the Bible to you. I will be reading Matthew 23 through 4, or on chapter 1171. The reason why I'm kind of far ahead in the Matthew's Gospels because I already have been reading it, so I just wanted to share the word with y'all today. So, teaching the resurrection. When they had heard these words, they were marveled and left him and went their way. The same day came to him the Sadducees, which say there is no resurrection, and asked him, saying, Master Moses said, if a man die having no children, his brother shall marry his wife, and raise up unto his brother. Now there were with us 7 brethren, and the first, when he had married a wife, deceased and having no issue, left his wife unto his brother. Likewise the second also, and the third unto the seventh. And last of the woman died also. Therefore, in the resurrection, whose wife shall be on of the seventh? For they had heard her. Jesus answered unto them, Yea, do err, knowing the scripture nor the power of God. For in the resurrection they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as angels of God in heaven. But as touching the resurrection of dead, have ye not read the which was spoken unto you by God, saying, I am God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. God is not the God of the dead, but of the living. And when the multitude heard this, they were astonished at the doctrine. But when the Pharisees had heard that he had put the Sadducees to silence, they were gathered together. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him, saying, Master, which is greater commandment in the law? Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy with all thy heart, and all thy soul with thy mind. Oh, and I'm sorry if I go silent. I just highlight things so I can get a great remembrance, so I can remember at least. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these 2 commandments hang all the law and the prophets. While the Pharisees were gathered together, Jesus asked them, saying, What think ye of Christ? Whose son is he? Then say unto him, The son of David. He saith unto them, How then doth David in the Spirit call him Lord, saying, The Lord said unto my Lord, Sit thou on my right hand till I make thine enemies a footstool. If David then called him Lord, how is he his son? And no man was able to answer him a word, neither durst any man and from that day forth asked him any questions. Then spoke Jesus to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, The scribes of the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat, and therefore whosoever they bid you observe, but observe and do, but do not ye after their works, but for they and do not. For they are bind heavy burdens and grievance to the born, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not be moved them with one of their fingers. Chapter 1172. Hypocrisy denounced. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They broad their phylacteries and enlarged borders of the garments, and love the uppermost rooms of the feasts and the chief seats and the sound Jews. And greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi, but not yet called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ, and all your brethren. And no man your father upon the earth, for your fa- for it is your Father which is in heaven. Neither ye be called masters, for one of your master, even Christ, but he is the greatest among you, shall be your servant. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees and hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men, for neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye that they are entering to go in. Woe unto you, scribes and the Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devoured widows' houses, and for the prentice make a longer prayer, therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Woe unto you, scribes and the Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make trial, and when he had made, we make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing, but whosoever shall swear by gold of the temple, he is a debater. Ye fools are blind, for whether is greater the gold or the temple that is sacrificed of. Whosoever shall swear by the altar is not it is nothing, but whosoever swears by the gift that is upon it, that he is guilty. Yea, fools and blind, for whether is great the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift. Whoso therefore shall swear by the altar swears by it, and by all things thereon. And whoso shall swear by the temple swears by it, and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that shall swear by the heavens sweareth by the throne of God, and by him that sitteth thereon. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cummin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought to ye have done, and not to leave the other undone. Yea, blind guides which strain in at a gant and swallow camel. Who will unto the scribes and the Pharisees, hypocrites? For ye make clean the outside of the cup and the plate eater, but within there are full extortions of excess. Though blind Pharisees cleanse hands first, that which the cup is and the platter outside of them may be also clean. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are unto white sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness. Even so, outwardly appear righteousness unto men, but within ye are hypocrisy and iniquity. Woe unto you, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because ye build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of righteousness. And if we had been in the days of our father, we have not been partakers with the blood of the prophets. Chapter 1173, Signs of the End. Fill ye up the measure of your fathers, ye serpents, ye generations of vipers. How can escape the damnation of hell? Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes. If some of them ye kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge and ye same Jews, and persecute them from city to city, that upon you may all the righteousness blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteousness Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barchias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon his generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, that those killest the prophets and those stonest them which are sent thee, how would I gather thy children together, even as the hen gathered her chickens under her wings, yea, would not. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till ye say, blessed is that he cometh in the name of the Lord. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for him to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as one he said, Mount of Olives, and the disciples came unto him privately, tell us when he shall do these things be, and what shall be the sign of the coming and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered them unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for any man, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Ye shall hear of the wars and the rumors of wars. That see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. All of these are the beginnings of the sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to afflicted, and shall kill you, and yea, shall be hated of all nations for name's sake. Then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate another, and the many prophets shall rise and deceive many. I had I had accidentally stopped recording, so I will just continue of where I was at. So, and because equality shall abound, we love of many shall wax cold. But he that endure unto the end, and the same shall be saved. And this gospel of kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Chapter 1174. The coming of the Son of Man. When ye therefore shall see the admonition of dissolution spoken by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, who readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judah flee into the mountains. Let him which is not a housetop not come to take anything out of his house, neither let him which is in the field return back to his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and them that give suck in those days. But pray ye the year of flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this is mine, and nor no nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show that if it were oh wait, I'm sorry, messed up, and show great signs and wonders, and so much that if were possible they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is a desert, go not forth. Behold, he is not secret chambers, believe it not. For as lightning coming out of the east, and the shines even unto the west, so 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 shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcase is, there will the angels be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulations of those days, the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from the heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Then then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of the heaven with power and great glory. He sent his angels with a great sound of the trumpet, and when they have gathered his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven, heaven with power and great glory. Wait, where did I put my highlighter? Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender, will put forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise, yea, when ye shall see all things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Only as the days of Noe were, so shall be also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, giving marriage unto the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. Wise and foolish virgins. Chapter 1175. Two women shall griddle at the mill, the one shall be taken, the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would not have watched. He would have watched, and would not have suffered his house to be broken. Therefore, be ye also ready for an hour, as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is faithful and wise servant, whom is his Lord haste ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is the servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all goods. And if the evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and begin to eat and drink with his drunken, and the Lord of the servant shall come in the day he looketh not to for him, and the hour he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and annul him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing teeth. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto the 10 virgins, where they took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom, and 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at the midnight, behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us unto your oil, for our lamps are gone. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they were ready, went in and with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward there came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his garments and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one of he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and another, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Then he had received the 5 talents, went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he gained other 2. But he that received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid in the Lord's money. Well, that's really all I was going to be reading today. Tomorrow, or if I don't have school, well, after school, I will continue reading some more. And also,
make sure to like and subscribe if you love the Bible.